Hi, my name is Tom and I'm one of your parish counsellors. It's Vision Month and by now you should all have received this little booklet outlining the various ministries here at TAC and the ways that you can be praying and getting involved. We give thanks for those who call TAC home and thank those who labour for the work of the gospel here. Mike has encouraged us to pledge ourselves in 4 ways: prayer, discipleship, serving and giving. At Parish Council this week, we discussed our enthusiasm to see people serve and give to support the work of TAC. I'd like to share with you how I've thought through these things in my Christian life. There are aspects of life, and particularly a Christian life, that just come naturally to some. And serving has always been that way for me. Growing up in a small church, service was about survival. It's how anything got done. And I saw my parents and others modelling how we should use our time and gifts. Moving to a much larger church in the city was intimidating, and I just became someone who attended church rather than participated in it. I felt myself drifting away, and it wasn't until a minister stood up in the church and practically pleaded with the congregation for a musician that I realised that God was showing me that even if the building feels full, there's always another seat at his table. Serving is not simply about fulfilling needs, it's a way to worship the God who served us first. It's a wonderful feeling to know that I serve a God who seeks to use me to advance his kingdom. If you're sitting here today thinking that the TAC building is full and that there's nowhere for you to be, I want to encourage you to scan the QR code in front of you and volunteer to help in some way. Secondly, I think it's a great thing to talk about money. We shouldn't shy away from it. While volunteering came easily for me, giving was a bit harder. When I was younger, money was tighter. And since I was able to serve with my time, and hey, time is money, right? I got lazy in my thinking about giving financially as part of my Christian life, and I was never really called out on it. This thinking was challenged when someone thanked me for acts of generosity, and I felt compelled to be more intentional with my generosity, which included giving financially. We can't just give when we have enough. Giving my time alone wasn't a sacrifice because time was something I had plenty of. Giving financially hurt a little, and it drew me closer in reliance on God. Today, my wife Jo and I are intentional in our generosity. We have found the pledging and automating of our regular giving to be a helpful exercise as we think about the way that we use God's provision for the work here at TAC and beyond. In addition to what we pledge and automate, we build a level of flexibility into our budget to respond to needs or causes that arise. We give our time to the church in different ways, and we try to love those around us with the same open arms that Christ has shown us. Now is a great time to be praying for your parish council and wardens. We are currently reviewing the draft budget for next year. This budget will inform the ministries we can do here, the kinds of activities we can run and staff we can employ, as well as ensuring that we are maintaining our property. For 2024, the draft budget stands at a little over $800,000, which is a 6% increase on the 2023 budget. The 2024 budget cannot happen without you. Did you know that at TAC, 98.8% of our income comes from you? Congregational offerings like yours do so much more than keep the lights on and the staff paid. Your offertories help us and our mission partners reach those who need to hear the life-saving word of God. The Vision Month webpage will step you through the process of pledging, and there's also a link to our giving page, which has some more general information, as well as helpful budgeting tools. I'm saying things to you not just because we're slightly behind on our 2023 budget, which we are, or because we're in significant need of more volunteers, which we also are, but because TAC needs you in order to grow. We are members of Christ's body, and the Bible teaches us that every follower of Jesus is both blessed and commanded to be generous in supporting the ministry of their church. If you are a member of TAC, if you call this church your own, then please consider how you might use what has been given in the service of this church. Pledge yourself in partnership with the gospel here with us at TAC. I can promise you that there is no area of our church's life that couldn't be made better by having you